Night in the wake of that shooting, Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin says the city is planning on starting a crime suppression unit like the one in place right now in Montgomery. Now, that unit is a partnership between state and local agencies, and Mayor Woodfin says partnering with others is the best way to clamp down on crime. He says conversations about what the unit will look like here are underway right now.
That we don't have the luxury anymore to be reactive. I've just been given a mandate. So I'm going to walk it out. But I'm going to walk it out through partnership, acknowledging that we can do more together.
The Montgomery Area Crime Suppression Unit, which was started 3 months ago, has performed more than 1,300 traffic stops and served more than 300 warrants, including some for murder. To get a sense of what Birmingham should expect if it gets a crime suppression unit, I talked with two people in Montgomery this afternoon who are paying close attention. And what is clear is that things in Montgomery are changing.
Before, the neighborhoods were getting shot up left and right. Cars were getting vandalized. All that is improved dramatically.
Dr. David Thrasher has been a crime victim, and he was also Montgomery County's coroner. He says the Metro Area Crime Suppression Unit is definitely having an impact.
I'm a critical care doctor, and I talk to ER doctors every week. We know how many people have died. We know how many shootings. We average 1.5 shootings a day in Montgomery. That number is coming down significantly. The number of homicides is slowed dramatically. So that's the metric I'm looking at, Steve, to say it's working.
Reverend Richard Williams pastors Metropolitan United Methodist Church and runs its Beacon Center, which helps people who are in the justice system.
I'm hearing from participants that are in the court system programming, and they're saying, Pastor Williams, hey, it's hot on these streets. Montgomery's not playing. This idea of people not talking about what they've seen and what they witnessed is not acceptable. And so I see from the ground space and the ground level a response in saying that the efforts are moving in the right direction. Now, in the same way, we're also hearing from our neighbors who are saying, man, they're pulling over a lot of cars.
Williams says one of the keys to the suppression effort is communication.
One of the areas that makes me feel so comfortable around the work is because I've gone to community gatherings and I see the chief of police, right? And I'm able to have a dialogue and a conversation, not just because I'm a pastor in the city, but because I'm a citizen. We're finding our leaders are opening up spaces for dialogue, and I believe that's how we'll move forward. I don't think in any moment do we ever want a community be over-policed, right? No one wants to live in these United States and to feel uncomfortable or unwelcome. But I do believe that we have to be able to do the dance. And I believe the way that we do the dance is by we see if it works. And if it does work, we accept that it works. We celebrate the works. And if there are areas that we feel it needs to improve, then we need to address those areas when they happen.
This is definitely helping. Is it the full answer? No, it's not the final answer, but it's working now. And also I want to encourage the people, I've encouraged the citizens of Montgomery, when they see that the sheriff or a cop, walk up to them, thank them for what they're doing, make them feel appreciated.
And both men say the city does need more police officers. But Reverend Williams says while crime suppression is important, crime prevention, the work that community-based organizations perform, is critically important and deserves the same level of investment that the state is making in its prisons.